I don't know how much it is. I think what's in your pocket.
Does
Get
it matter? No, get it, dude.
I would love to get it. It's an off-road electric scooter that goes 30 miles an hour. You know how messed up you could get. Hi.
Hi,
Howdy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're fantastic. We're fantastic. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Oh, you bet.
We're getting ready to record. Is there anything that you'd like, um, anything special you'd like us to hit or not talk about or anything?
No, not at all. I mean, no, not really.
Okay.
I whatever you want to ask me is fine.
Awesome. All right.
Well, we got to ask about scooters then.
We do,
were talking
yeah,
about
we'll have
scooters.
that,
Have you
yeah.
ridden an electric scooter yet?
No, I haven't. I'm scared of them.
Yeah, they're frightening.
They are frightening.
They make an electric scooter that has off-road tires that does 30 miles an hour. And
Oh,
I don't know if you've ever hit something at 30 miles an hour.
I have with a truck.
You will die.
Yeah, and everything shakes in the bed, so I'm afraid to hit like a big rock in the road.
But with gas
Right.
being so high, I might just do it. I might pull the trigger on it and just risk it. I'll get a cool helmet or something. So,
Who is it made by?
oh,
know?
that's like nanobot
Oh,
scooter.
yeah.
I don't know. I think it's
You
a
gotta be careful.
celebrity.
Those things got like tracking.
I think that guy
devices
from
and
Breaking Bad.
stuff. Yeah,
runs it, so
for sure.
one of those. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Conrad. This is Shannon,
Hello.
and we are joined today by the owner of Extreme Clean Solutions, Krista.
hi.
How are
Hi.
you?
I'm very good.
Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. We're kind of new. I mean, we have not. I don't want to say new at interviews because we've done them throughout our. He's been doing this for 10 years.
Yeah,
and
but I usually only interview myself.
That's true.
So it's different now.
Usually have mirrors involved and
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. But
Right,
Um,
right.
but we're doing this to try to help out, some business owners around Oklahoma because he's been a business owner for quite a while, and we've got into business, and so we know how hard it is for small business to get the word out.
Right.
So that's kind of why we're doing that, and comedians and other
Yeah.
podcasters. So it's a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I think that people call it networking, and
Yeah.
we're bad at it.
We're
So
horrible at
we're
it.
trying to force ourselves to be better at it, I guess.
Tell me about yourself first. Where was you born? How did you get to the point where you said, you know what I want to do is own a business, or have you always owned businesses?
Well, I come from a long line of entrepreneurs,
Mhm.
so it's kind of in my blood, I guess.
Awesome.
But I was born in Fort Worth, Texas.
Okay.
Um,
too.
We
in
won't
'72.
hold that against you because he was.
Yeah.
He was born
Right.
there
Well,
as
you see where I am.
Yes, right.
See where I am. I'm a smart person.
Yeah, got to
Perfect.
get out of there.
Perfect.
Yeah. But anyways, I started in Texas. I started cleaning RVs with my mother at Mannheim Auto Auctions, and
Oh,
we
cool.
did that in the Texas heat on a parking lot for 6 years.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, and then we decided that we didn't want to do that anymore, so we started our own house cleaning company in Texas.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then in 2017, I decided I wanted to come home to Oklahoma. So we came back here, and I started Extreme Clean Solutions, and here I am.
That is so. You Extreme Solutions started in 17. Is that right?
2017, yes.
Awesome. So
But
you've been
you were
running
already doing it,
Yeah.
for years before that. It sounds like.
Yes,
So,
yes. I've been cleaning at houses for approximately 17 years now.
Wow.
So do you just do residential, or is it commercial cleaning also, or?
Mostly residential, but we've recently got 2 commercial accounts that we're super proud of, and we're thinking about maybe expanding and doing some more commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that maybe do you ever feel like the reason I couldn't do that is because I'm a notorious snoop. Like,
Sure.
if I go to
That's true.
somebody's house, I could not know them, and I'll instinctively go to the refrigerator
Yep.
and open it up and just be like, know everything about this
This
person
person
based on
buys
their,
way too
Yeah.
much almond
how
milk.
much mustard this
I don't
person has.
understand. There's 4
You know?
bottles in
And they're
there.
like, who are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
here to clean your house.
I'm not a major snoop, but yes, cleaning people's houses, you do get to know them very personally.
Right.
Yeah.
Very
could imagine.
personally.
But there's probably also, some people might be like, I couldn't do it, but people that would hire somebody to come clean, they're probably it would be a better experience. It wouldn't be like if Shannon hired you, you would be like, I don't want to go to his house because we don't have any money.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's
It's
true.
almost like you're gonna get a better client because it's somebody that is higher that cares about
That
that.
cares. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And if you walked into like my home, you'd be like, nope.
Nope.
Sorry, I've done this for 17 years. This is not happening. Goodbye.
I think there's a murder here.
What's with the chalk lines? I don't understand this.
Well, we have seen some things.
Oh,
we
that's
have
what I was
cleaned
going to ask. I want to know the best thing you've seen. Like when you walked into a house that's already clean and you just dust something and be like, okay.
I have client. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I do have some clients like that. You go in and you're looking for things to clean.
Right. Yeah. Right.
But they love me. They love
That's
it.
great.
So
now you don't have to say names. Don't say any names.
No,
now.
I won't say any names.
If you've walked into some place, what is the worst thing you've seen cleaning anything? Because you said you used to clean RVs. Do you do outside?
Oh, that would be
or just inside.
The inside of the RVs. We did all the inside of the RVs. Now that was pretty that was horrible. I learned a lot from that experience. But so imagine these RVs were brought in, they were repos. 90% of them were repos.
Okay.
So you just imagine they're stocked full, the refrigerators are stocked full of food, the freezers are stocked full of meat. Yeah. And then they bring them in and they sit for weeks or months on a parking lot in the Texas heat. Oh. And then so I can't even tell you how many like maggot infested, bug infested refrigerators I've cleaned. Yeah. I'm a master at refrigerators.
Oh, God bless you. You know, the worst thing I've ever, and this is saying a lot for me, is I had my brother owned several apartments at a time, and much like, they move and, we don't know they moved. And so, it'd been months. Yeah. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
And abandoned. Same thing, power gets turned off or whatever. And this lady had left a bag of frozen chicken in the sink to thaw. And I tell you what, I put Vicks vapor rub under my nose and I had a full face mask and suited up. And I'm gonna tell you, I can smell that right now. And it makes me cringe. It's the worst thing I've ever smelled in my life. I mean, and I've smelled some bad things, and that was the worst. So it's bad. I know exactly where you're at right there. So was that probably the worst in your career?
That was pretty bad. We did get a house not a couple of years ago, and there had been a shooting. Oh, wow. Like a shootout with the police and everything, and so I mean they had cleaned up most of the worst part of it or whatever, but this particular house was roach infested. Oh Lord. So we actually had to throw away all of our equipment, and it was horrible. We didn't learn about that until we actually got in and were cleaning before all the bugs started coming out.
Sure. Well, normally don't they have a different, don't they hire like a cleaning crew?
Yeah, it's like a crime scene cleaning crew. Yeah. Now they had, like I said, they had cleaned up most of it and even taken half of the staircase off because sure. It was pretty crazy.
That's awful.
Yeah.
What's the funniest thing you've ever seen when you walked in and maybe you've cleaned and just the funniest thing, like something caught your eye, maybe on a bookshelf,
like a painting,
it could a rug, some
man riding a dolphin.
I've seen a lot of embarrassing things. Yeah. A lot of embarrassing things. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I can imagine.
I can't really think right off something funny,
right,
per se, but I have seen a lot of embarrassing things.
I'm sure.
Well, probably like, adult novelty.
Yeah, all that
stuff.
stuff. Yeah.
Leave that out.
Yeah.
Like, oh, is the cleaning lady coming today? Because I left my swing out.
Right. I should take that down. You know what I mean?
Why some of that stuff we just shove right back under the bed.
Oh, I wouldn't touch it. No, that just stays right there. I'm not cleaning that. I don't get paid to clean that. Sorry.
Well, what kind of tricks do you use? If he puts Vaseline or Vicks vapor rub to hide the smell,
I sure
is
do.
There some, or do you just grit it out at this point?
Hold my breath and just tough it out.
After it. Yeah.
Because my dad has maybe the weakest stomach I've ever.
That's true.
Yeah, he can't. Even just this conversation, he's already probably thrown up
For sure.
Thankfully, he doesn't listen, I guess. So
he's the strongest man with the weakest stomach that I've ever met.
Yeah.
That's
and
Right.
what he would used to do is if he was in the unfortunate circumstance where he had to change a diaper, which he had 8 children, and so every once in a while he would be put in that position.
Yep.
And I remember going in there when he was changing my sister, and he has covered in bandanas that he had sprayed with perfume.
Yep.
And he was like wrapped up like some sort of diaper burglar.
Right.
And it didn't help though, because he was still
a diaper pirate.
I walk in as like that brought him back to reality, and he realized what he was doing and just lost it. I had to finish it. So
yeah.
But luckily,
well, you definitely have to have a strong stomach for what we do.
Well, how many people work with you, or do you have a partner, or is this?
Well, so right now, my husband, we're actually a house and window cleaning company.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And my husband is, he does a lot of the house cleaning with me right now because we've gotten so busy.
Yeah.
But he also does, his thing is he's a professional window cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
He's an amazing window cleaner, actually. And he does that. And then I also have my 23-year-old son who works for me.
Awesome.
And then hopefully we're planning on by the end of the year having at least 1 to 2 more employees.
That is awesome.
So yeah.
So it sounds like business is good, and it's
we're doing good. Yeah.
Good. Great. That
My
is
wife
awesome.
would love that. She's like, she would do that.
Oh,
I mean, she's slow though, but she's a terrific cleaner. She's
very
picky.
particular. Yeah.
But she is very efficient, and you would probably be like, you got to clean more than one counter.
Yeah. You have to hurry.
Yeah.
This looks great.
This is perfect.
Do they ever do clients that you have you ever been surprised as far as you walked in and they're like, hey, we made steaks last night, you want to take
down.
these
Yeah.
with you?
What to like it's dirty, or they're offering me food?
Yeah, offering like extra benefits for the job, that more than just cleaning the house that you're getting paid for.
Yeah.
But they'll leave you with like
my customers are amazing, and they take very good care of us. I've been very blessed, but I have some amazing customers. So we get fed all the time, and lots of favors and things. I love them. They're almost like my friends.
Sure.
Well, when I was mowing more residential, that's what it would usually come into when I was doing landscaping, and I had one area where I mowed like 4 or 5 houses, and I almost dreaded doing it because I knew I would be there because they'd want to come out and talk about everything the whole time. I'd be there for a lot longer than if I could just get the job done and move on.
Right.
So I'd almost have to schedule it for later in the evening and know that I'll be there for
midnight.
4 hours,
when everybody's in bed.
But they'd always, every time I'd go, they're like, hey, Conrad, we have, we just bought this gold. We got too much. Do you want some? They always had stuff. Hey, we just made this, steak. Do you want a steak? And I'm not the kind, I always would not want it, but they were so insistent, they would force it on you. You'd walk to your truck and there'd be a steak in there or something.
A whole barbecued hog, in a brand new Yeti cooler.
And I gotta imagine it's similar for you, because it just seems like that's what, when you get involved in somebody's actual home life, they treat you that way.
Yeah.
It seems.
Oh yeah, definitely. You definitely, and that's one of the mottos that I have in this business is building lasting relationships while meeting the cleaning needs of my community. So I believe in communication, and I believe in relationships and stuff. I have customers that I've been cleaning for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have a lot of customer base that we've had for years and years.
Well,
so they are like,
I think
it is like family.
The way it goes, if you do a good job and you seem to be so just disgustingly nice. And so I'm sure if you and your crew go in and have been doing it for a while and do a good job, you have to connect. You know what I mean? It's almost like, that is awesome. And because I know I've seen him with his customers, and he's not on the outside of the podcast, he's not that much of a talkative guy, but he's a super nice guy if you get to talk to him. And so he's made connections like for 10 years, I mean,
right.
they just don't want to let him go. And a lot of that's probably the price.
Yeah.
but it's also a lot of his character too. So
I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, there's days where I'll go weeks without talking if nobody's. I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
But
he'd be great with
that's
that.
why I have to do the show. It forces me to talk.
Yeah,
At some point,
for
so.
sure. Well, it seems like the business is going good. What is your plans for the next year? You got a good. I mean, obviously, you're going to maybe try to add a couple more employees.
Yeah, couple of employees,
Yep.
and I don't know, just playing it by ear, see what the universe has to offer, and just continue doing what we're doing. Our biggest deal has been word of mouth.
Yep.
Current customers just talking and everything. So, and we haven't done any advertising. It's all organic and word of mouth right
You
now.
bet.
So
Now, how far out do you go? So you're based in Oklahoma City. So if you had someone, let's say in Shawnee, would you?
we try to keep it at about 25 miles
Sure.
from our zip code,
Right.
which is South Oklahoma City.
Okay. Okay.
But we go real far Edmond and Norman, and just all the surrounding areas.
Great.
Well, I got a question. I got two questions actually. One is, when you go, are there any homes that you really look forward to? It's like, I can't wait to get there because the house is so cool that you have.
Or it's already clean.
Well, already clean,
Yeah.
but like, there's places that like my in-laws have a really, every time I go there, it's like they've done something new. They've added a room, or she's an artist and she's made some piece. And so I know when I go there, I'm going to see something that's pretty cool and unique. So if I was to clean that house, which I don't have to, thankfully, but it's spotless all the time too. But there's always something cool there that I get to see. They built a new chicken coop, or they, Doug, my father-in-law, bought a new car, like just to tinker with or something. So do you have clients like that where it's like, I got to see what the Hendersons bought
What's going on
week?
today?
Yeah.
I mean, not really. Most of I do have friends. Like I said, we built a lot of relationships and stuff. So I do have customers that I'll see like on a biweekly schedule and stuff that I can't wait to see, to talk to kind of see what they're doing and stuff. Right. So yeah, like my friends, I guess. I feel like I tell my husband all the time, I think some people pay me just to come talk to them.
Right. No, that's
and
true.
the clean house is a bonus.
Yeah. My sister, she also does house cleaning, and she's kind of slowed down a little bit. It's just her. But she's got 4 or 5 clients that she's had forever, and that's all she does. I mean, she does maybe a church or something.
Oh, and your sister is a talker. So
and she is, and that's her thing, is that's she'll go out and she'll clean and she'll talk, and they do. She said that a million times. She's like, they just pay me to come talk to them. Yeah. Really. I mean, a lot of them, because you walk in and it's like, everything's still clean from last week or by week or last month, And
so you're re-vacuuming your vacuum lines and
that's
stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. You're just making new ones so they can tell that, they went over
I've
that.
been here.
Yeah, that's right. That's
well,
right.
that was the other question I was going to ask was, what is your favorite thing to do? Because, even in a marriage, I prefer to vacuum. And maybe that's because I liked mowing and I could make my lines,
Well, my husband is the best at vacuum lines. Like, that man can kill it with vacuum lines. That's his thing. My thing, honestly, to be honest with you, I love cleaning the bathrooms. Okay. It's a challenge, and they're the dirtiest. Yep. And I guess because I get the most satisfaction out of it, but I'm a hard worker, go getter kind of girl. So
sure,
I like the hard stuff.
That makes sense though, because I think there is something that people feel when you can actually see that you did something. You know what I mean? Sometimes when something's already clean, or you spend an hour doing something that didn't really need it, you don't feel the satisfaction. If you go in and it's like, this is a mess, and then when you turn around and it's clean after you're done, you feel like I did something.
Right. Yeah.
A visual.
That's how he's addicted. That's why he's addicted to mowing.
Yeah.
And that's crazy, but it's just it's a simple thing of when you get there, grass tall. When you leave, grass short looks good.
Yeah.
It's a sense of accomplishment.
I have to be honest. I have recently found a guy that does lawns that does TikToks, and it is addictive to
the local guy.
I don't know if he's local or not. I didn't know there was a local guy, but
there's a guy that's really huge on YouTube and TikTok that is from Oklahoma City, and he does it. one day a week, he'll just drive around.
Mm-hmm.
He'll see a house that
The work
needs it real
on-
bad, and
Yeah.
he'll just go do it for free.
That is so addictive. I just find myself sitting there watching him mow the lawns and weed eat and pull. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I've made a couple of those videos because you don't think of it when you're out there doing it. Then
Right.
every once in a while, I should, I can do this with one hand or whatever. So
Yeah.
I'll make this video, but I know which ones you're talking about where they'll edge and you can just,
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know what it is. It's something about the process and maybe the fact that everyone can relate to it because
Yeah.
we've all seen it
You know how to do it.
or had to do it at some point, and then we watch somebody that's really good at it, and it's like, man, that's crazy that all they did was it looks so smooth and easy to them.
You guys should
Yeah.
do that too, because I there's a lot of people like that, especially with the window washing, or if you go in and
Yes.
do a
Well,
bathroom.
we have a TikTok.
Oh, awesome. We're gonna have to check
we
that
do.
out. That's awesome.
Well, what is your TikTok and your social media stuff so that we can send people to?
So we're on Facebook and Instagram, and we do have a website, Extreme Cleaning Solutions. And then we have a TikTok, and we're on TikTok under Queen of Clean OKC.
Perfect.
Nice.
That's me.
Yeah.
I'm the Queen of Clean.
Queen of clean, yeah, for sure.
Well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
follow. I'll just
You
do it.
can't do something for that long and not have tricks of the trade and special solutions for special places and know this is going to react this way. You just can't do it. I mean, I watch him mow and I've done it, but he's got so many tricks. It's like you wouldn't even think of it.
Yeah, it's you do something for so long, you can,
Yeah, and you just pick it up. I mean, it might be how easy, to get something done or, to make it, in your case, clean. Yours might be lined.
And I'm sure that if I was to go into a home, there's a process that's the best way to clean a bathroom, the most efficient way.
Right.
And I don't know it.
Or substances you've seen that you can recognize, like, oh, that's grease. I need this. And I'd be like, I'd just spray whatever on it,
Right.
to try to clean it. And
I got you.
Yeah.
Clean.
Yeah.
OKC. Sorry, I'm following you right now.
the best way, if whoever hears about
Awesome.
it and wants to hire you, what's the best way to reach out on any social media or
reach out on any social media. There's a contact us page on the website.
okay.
And actually, let me make sure that I'm giving you the right exact information. Yes, it's extremecleaningsolution.com.
.com.
So they can find and then they can reach out on my cell phone. Should I give that information?
Sure.
Okay. 405-818-1215. They can either call me or text me, whichever way they want to, and we can go from there.
That's awesome.
Yep. If you're in the Oklahoma City area, everybody.
Yep.
You can call Extreme Cleaning Solutions,
Or-
405-818-1215.
Or if you have a huge business, don't hesitate to call them, because maybe it'd be worth their time to travel out there and do it. If you got a
That's
commercial
right.
business and
Yeah.
take care of it, don't feel bad. I'm not want to speak for you now, but give them a shout and see what you can work out.
So what kind of vacuum are you guys rocking though?
Yeah. What's the secret?
We rock a Shark. We love our Shark vacuums.
Okay.
I've had a Shark. I'm really that guy. Like, I've shopped vacuums. When I get into my vacuum game, I've taken them back because it didn't do what I thought.
Yeah.
We've had
Not
Right.
good enough lines, man.
intense conversations with people at Best
Yeah.
Buy
Shark-
and all those places.
Yeah, the Shark is the best. It's not too heavy, but it does the job.
Yeah. I
Now-
did like our Shark.
Don't give away your best trick of cleaning, but give me one that maybe will surprise some people that if they tried, like grease
Okay.
or something. Just don't give me your best trick.
Okay, so I actually had my customer yesterday who's been having a lot of issues with mold in his shower.
Okay.
And I didn't give him this trick. He actually found this trick on TikTok, but it is a secret weapon of ours.
Okay.
Toilet bowl cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
You squirt a little on the grout that you're having a problem with,
Right.
and then use a grout brush and scrub it, and it cleans right off.
Oh,
So he soaked his shower was getting pretty bad, and
Yeah.
he soaked his entire shower in it, but it seemed to work.
Yeah.
hey,
When
if
I
it
got
works, it
there
works.
yesterday, it was clean. Yeah. So,
Oh.
and I've seen TikTok videos that they're sharing all of our secrets though on TikTok.
Oh,
Yeah, that they do. And like we said, those are the most watched because it's the most satisfying to watch.
Yeah.
I seen this
Yeah.
one where they have like this putty, a pink putty, and I almost bought it even though, because that's how good the advertisement was. Where when we were cleaning our RV, our taco truck, when we were converting it from just an RV to a taco truck, we tried about everything to get the vinyl off inside.
Yep.
So we had all kinds of chemicals, and I mean anything that smelled like gas or worse, we sprayed on in there, and then sat in there and lost a bunch of brain cells.
For sure.
But then all of a sudden, there was the TikTok where they had this pink putty, and like they would just go to some huge stain, stick it on there, peel it off, and the stain was gone. And I was like,
Oh wow!
yeah. Well,
I'll
now
have to look
it'll
up the pink
it'll-
putty.
yeah, it'll pop up on your phone now because we're
Because we're
everybody's
talking
For
about
sure.
it.
on it.
Yeah.
But
You'll
For
have
sure.
ads for the next 3 weeks
Yeah.
for it, so you'll see it.
so try it out and let us know how it goes. So
Definitely.
I didn't buy it, but I like every time I'll fall asleep. Sometimes I'll be thinking about it.
Yeah,
that should
pink
get
putty. That was 4 years ago. I should pull the trigger on that.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
I
sure.
do that a lot though. So, well, we appreciate you coming on, and we wish you the best of luck. It sounds like everything's going great for you. And
Yeah.
you're growing, and if we have family in Oklahoma City,
We did.
that would probably be
Yes.
looking. I'm sure they have somebody that comes in, so we'll send you their way.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
yeah,
Awesome. Well, thank
hopefully-
you guys for having me on.
You
no
bet.
problem.
Thank you much for your time. We appreciate
And
it.
this will be out later today on YouTube, and then the podcast is available, on all the different platforms that podcasts are
Yeah,
available.
we'll send you a link if you want
So-
to share it. So,
Okay, sure. Yeah.
all right.
So we
Great.
appreciate having you on.
All right.
nice to
Y'all
meet
have a
you.
good day.
You too. Tell your husband to be safe. Does he do heights?
I will.
Does he do heights
Uh,
on windows?
He used to. Now he likes to stay further on the ground.
Oh, and he's
Smart
probably
man.
got one of those sweet
Yeah.
Yep. Sweet squeegees.
squeegee.
You know it.
man.
Uh-huh.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.